MCQs are the easiest to score at the exam, you must know by now. If you can get 40 or more for the MCQ paper, there's a high chance you can get an A pass. But getting there is really hard, as you might have tried now. Yes, it is hard, but that doesn't mean you should not try. If you try a proper plan, you can get there in a couple of months. If you are good with theories, that may be in weeks. There's always a magic trick to get there. Listen carefully, you will get there. Sometimes you may have started doing past papers or model papers. Today, let's discuss the proper way to do past papers. Let's start from 2001 to 2018 papers. We have 18 papers to go. Let's assume we have only 10 weeks before the exam. That means we have to do 2 papers a week. As we all know, after 2011 there are 60 questions and after 2011 there are 50 questions in MCQ questions. We have to do it within 2 hours, but to make it more challenging, we can use this time. Let's start with the 2001 paper. Compared with the papers we get nowadays, this paper is easy. The papers we get after 2014, the content of the question is very high. We have to read a lot. That is challenging to finish the paper within 2 hours. But there's something we can do about it. But first thing first, let's discuss it later. Now let's do the 2001 paper first. Do the paper within 2 hours, and if you want it to be more challenging, take 1 hour and 30 minutes. Mark it and let's see where you are with your marks. Say, if you are below 25, that means you have taken the exam light, as I can see. But still we can make it right. Let's see where you are now. Your theory is not good. Maybe time was not enough for you. You have to make some effort to get yourself ahead anyway. The easiest way is to go through the theories. But how? Here is the method. Try to recall all the equations lesson-wise. First get them into papers and then try to learn them by heart. Then recall and write again in papers. This method is very quick and easy method to get into the game again. Between 25 to 35. This means if we take this under 50 marks, you are between 20 to 30. If you are in this range, your theory may be good. That means you remember some equations and definitions, but you are not quick about it, or you cannot connect a couple of theories you remember. 35 to 40. This means if we take it to under 50 marks, you are between 30 to 33. You know your theories. That is a good point. Now you have to move into speed and accuracy. Take your answer sheet and check your marks for the first 20 questions. Chances are high that you got below 15 for these 20. Remember, these questions are the easiest in your paper, and if you need to get 50 out of 60 or 40 out of 50, you cannot afford to lose any marks from these first 20 questions. At least you should score 18 out of 20. So this is how you are going to do this. The answer is easy. Give attention to the first 20 questions. Remember, these are the easy questions and you don't have to think about it a lot. If you go deep into theories, that means you have gone wrong. So don't waste your time, just move into the next question. Check the answers again, giving a few minutes before moving into the 21st question. Remember, first question and the 50th question both brings you the same mark, 40 to 50. This means if we take it to under 50 marks, you are between 33 to 41. You are there. That's what you think. This is the range. You have to be more careful. Yeah, technically you are in good range. But the problem is, the chances are very high that you can end up with just a C at the exam. This is not what you are expecting. Okay, now we are good with theories. But these are the past papers. In short, if you do this at home, it is quite easy than the exam one. So you have to face good model papers. Or you should shorten the time to finish the paper. Try to finish the paper within 1 hour and 20 minutes. Give more challenge and see if you can still remain in the same region. Above 50. That means if you take it for 50 marks, you are above 41. You have made it. Keep it up. Still, there is a chance you can only get a C at the exam. Bitter truth. You have tried so much, studied well. You can recall almost all the theories. Also, you have done past papers and model papers. Yet, there is a probability you can get a C. You can overcome this again with more challenge. Do model papers. Limit your time to 1 hour and 20 minutes just to finish the paper. See if you are still in the range. Okay. Now after finishing your paper, we all know where you are. That means we can get into action. The next step is the key step to improve your level. It's the part called revision. Students who get below 25 have lots of work to do. First thing, you need to gather your theories together. For that, you need to prepare a short note. Some of your teachers might have given you a short note. If so, then you can use it. There are books that give brief summary with equations that you can find. Next thing, find an answer sheet and marking sheet or discussion review of the MCQ paper. You can easily find one in a bookstore. Then, let's get back to work. You don't have to read the entire marking scheme or the review book. Just pick the questions that you went wrong. Let's say you got 30 questions wrong out of 60 questions. For this revision, you have only 3 hours. Make sure you won't take more than that. Check whether you have gone wrong in the first 20 questions and try to do them again to get the answer without checking any theory book or any kind of help. Other questions may not be easy to do. Try to get the answers with the help of a marking scheme or the review book. Let's say you don't understand the question still. That is okay. I'll explain to you a method you can try. For example, let's say you got this question wrong from 2001 paper. An astronomical telescope has an eyepiece of focal length 5 cm. At normal adjustment, the separation between the eyepiece and the objective is 85 cm. The angular magnification of the telescope at normal adjustment is. Yes, I know, it's an easy question, but only to the students who remember 2 equations. Otherwise, there's no way you get the answer, right? What are the equations? Magnification equation of the astronomical telescope and the equation for the distance between them. If you remember only these 2 equations, problem is solved. Here is what you can do at the revision part. If you had forgotten these 2 equations, then chances are high that you have forgotten the magnification equations of other optical instruments. Check whether you remember them. Write all the equations that you can recall related to optical instruments. If you are a high mark student, then you can draw rough graphs even. If you don't remember them, get the help of your short note. Then keep a note to check those lessons back, because now you know the other parts that you are weak. Just like that, do all the other questions in the same manner. At the beginning, it will be a little bit hard, but this revision model can make miracles in your marks. Let's try another question. A given mass of water is in a calorimeter. When a 90 watt heater is immersed in water, the temperature of water increases and comes to a steady value at 35 degrees Celsius. If a 180 watt heater is used, the steady temperature is 45 degrees Celsius. What should be the room temperature? This question directly comes out of theory. If you don't remember the equations again, you are in trouble. There are 3 modes of heat transfer and you have to think which one comes into action in this case. Let's assume you went wrong just because you don't remember the equation. Then, what you can do is check whether you remember all the modes of heat transfer equations. Write them all. Here, you can get the help of a marking scheme or review book. Find similar types of easy questions and try to get the answer just to remember the equation. So when you are finished with the revision of this question, you must remember all the equations of modes of heat transfer. For advanced students, you can draw related graphs. Be creative. don't take more than 3 hours to finish your review. Basically, the revision of the paper means you teach yourself. Now you know what to do. Prepare a short note with equations. Do the papers methodically. Do the revision properly. And maintain record of your marks. This is a must. And finally get high marks.